Well, here we are, another video now here today in the shed. What we're going to be here just talking here. Christmas lights and 25-watt incandescent bulbs. And one box there behind me is the small one. I have big huge plastic boxes down there. All these in different coloured lamps. 20 oil, 25 watts. In a box. You have kind of red, two orange, red, yellow, green, blue and red, all in the mixed colours in there, because I don't want to pull them out like that because they don't fall out of the boxes. Now the only way thing is that how to when you give them a test, I'll just say I have this thing there with the lid, and with this is getting recorded. So the only thing is I have it plugged out with the lid and this, so it's not a screw in, it's just a bait in cap. So you just hook it in like that, hack it in like that, and it just flashes on. And let's take this and let's put, it's not that, let's get it out anyway. Now the only way here to do is, and when you're testing one of these and like that, and then different colours, that's the orange one. And this is the blue one. Now some of them I have, some of them don't work, some of them do work. So this is a 40-watt blue. This is not made for, so it says 40 in it. It does not made for Christmas lights, only made for fancy table lamps. Yeah, it has to be 25-watt. So incandescent coloured bulbs, and they have to be what you call it, they have to be like 20 lights on a one set. All 25-watt incandescent coloured bulbs. Comes from a household plug socket. If you add more onto that, 40 up to 10 up to 30 or up to 40 different coloured light bulbs off of one plug off a household, because the house sometimes adding too much, a household won't take that much off of one plug's 1 point socket. See, they have to rig into a certain boxes. So just move this other camera there because this is getting recorded. So yeah, but the only thing is the way I look at it and the way you test it. So you stick it into the one here, the lamp, this one here, in boxes, and some of them work and some of them don't work. And the red one here. So in the red one here, and you have to this there, and the yellow one, and the yellow one in there, and you have the yellow one there, and sometimes he's stuck, and you just, when I test them like that, now the green one doesn't work. Some of them might work, some of them do work. And let's go to, there's another green there, let's go to that green one, and there, as a shown too. Now there's a green one walking there underneath here, and then let's test the blue and the 40-watt blue one. So I don't think you add 40-watt, and there's the blue one. So when you get them all testing that, the same goes for in the other boxes I have here with the stock of lamps, another stocks of lamps. So I'll just stick it in like that, stick this in it, because they're all not screw-in caps, there's bait caps, and there's something there I want to show you, and that's how you test them in. And I'll just knock that off, knock this off, because I want to get it bailed after. Take that out altogether. Now, something there I want to show you here. I'll put these lamps down here. We don't fall and get broken, and so I actually sellotape. I put a sellotape around the boxes and make them into tray. And put this down here into that on top. So this is the lid of the Christmas lights. It's in a big box I have down here. I'm going to lift the big box up in the camera. So this is the one I done in the last videos. I put up into the underneath the domey shelter. So this is the black one. This one was made I think it was 2008, 2009, because these were all black cable wiring, and it's IP, so I can see it, yeah, it's 25 watt, made in England, that's the serial code, and made in the UK. And these ones has the these ones has the baiting cap, and they have one hole there and the other hole at the bottom there, or you can screw into a wall. So whatever you down, whatever way you want to put these up, and has a baiting cap. So these ones are 2009. Then I put this down, and there's another one here I have here, the old type. And the old type I have here, I think came out in the 70s and the 80s or the 60s. And this one is the old type. The old type of lamp holders. So when I get this, I'll put the camera up a bit. I got this camera up a bit. So when so these ones are the oldest ones. It has this cable wire, has a black and red wire in it, and this rubber pops out. This one rubber pops out, and if you put the colour lamp into it, just say if you put a colour lamp into it, and if you just like that, and put a colour lamp into it. So there's a plug down here somewhere. Now if you're going to do this, take my advice, be careful when you're dealing with the stuff, because otherwise it'd be your own risk. So let's plug it in now, and switches on, and there's the lamp on. So the rest is all turned on live. So if I turn this back on, so this is live because it's on. Rest of these lamp hole, all these lamp fixtures on this cable wire, that's all live. That's the old black and red wire in this. So if I were to say unscrew this, see the way it's knocking off like that's loose, because if I screw this off like this comes off, the cap comes off just like that, and that's the cap off it, and there's the top of it. And if I plug this out, and actually you can actually see the two bars there, and goes on to these the other two bars on the inside the lamp fixture, and there's two bars and spike bars. So that you shove that in, and that punctures the cable, punctures right into the cable. So when I put this cap back on it, so that the lamp will come on, and like this. And here we go, the lamp is on. So once that's tight, and that's tight, and water, see the only thing is, water could get into it, because water can get into this, but you're better off using this seal thing on one of these 25 watt incandescent colour light bulbs, and you put this seal onto that like this, and then you just put the lamp in like that, and you just hook it in like that. And I got the other bulb, and I got the other lamp, and you just same with the green one. And I have a green one here, and then you have a green one here, same with these ones, and these other lamps here. So let's take the plug out and let's knock these off. So I'll just knock these off and take it out, because with these Christmas lights, 25 watt incandescent coloured lamps, so be always careful when you handle one of these or doing anything with these. If you have one of those sets of Christmas lights, like 25 watt incandescent coloured light bulbs, always have to be careful what you're doing with these when you're dealing with these, man. Because one time I got a bang off one of these and tell you something else. I always had to be careful with this. And that's the original black and red and wire inside that grey cable. So I can't get black and red cables anymore. So I put this down here. And this one I meant to say with the black and the grey cable on it, and the cap that screws out. This is the, I think it's the late 1960s and 70s and the early 80s ones, because these are out a long time. And when after these came out, and I think after these came out, I think there's another new set there. Another, it looks newish, but that's nearly old. But they're the rubbers are gone missing off it, but these were the new ones that came out in the 90s. And that's the other ones that came out in the 90s. And the other one I have here, and another one I have here, and it's kind of green, and it's kind of green on this. This is not a bait cap, this is a screw-in cap. These are all screw-ins. So yeah, but that's the part of it, and that's all the other bits and pieces of it. So that's the other bits and pieces of the lamp. So if I was to show, there's another thing I meant to show you, as I was saying. It's in this box. We open this box and see what's in it. And it's a bag, and plastic bag. Let's take it out. I'm going to show you all different ones I have here. All different ones I have in here. So they're the kind of ones you can get. I'll put these there to make room in my hands. Now look at this one. Look at this one. It's a screw-in Edison cap. This one has a screw-in Edison cap lamp and two little tin wires. That screws off in it, and two little tin wires comes through that. See with the two spike bars there on each side. Punctures into the cable. Two tin wires, not the thick, not the other, the big thick wire I showed. The old-fashioned tin wires go through it, and it goes into twirl the wires into two twirls. Turn the wires into one twirl. That goes into it, and it's not a screw-in cap. It's an Edison cap, E27 cap. So that just screwed out into this thing there in the bottom. Just knock her in like that, and close it like that. And this one is a bay cap, not a screw-in E27 cap. This is a bayed one. So that just opens out like that, and you see the two bars that punctures into the cable, and it has what you call it, it has 1, 2, 3, 4. You put screws into it and tie it onto it, and the cable goes on, jump cable onto the next lamp. That's all. That's about it. That's all what's in it, and that's what's all in it. And here's another different one you can get, and that's the other. That's a different one, and that just comes off like that. And there's the two spikes punches into the cable, and that's your holder, and that's where your cable goes, and that's where your plastic weatherproof stops all the rain gets into it. And you just close it in like that, and you put this in like that, and that's another one. The original. You put the screws into the wall. That's the original. And this is the other one I showed, and the other Christmas lights I showed there. Exact same thing that I showed with the lamps turned on, the green and the orange lamp. Two spikes that they punch into the cable. And so that's that. So that's all. That's what's in that box. So I have a big box down here. I'll show you in a sec. And there's the box in I have. All into the big plastic box with the plastic lid goes over. All the different colour ones, and all down to the bottom here. And this is the see the box here they showed, and that's the whole big plastic box with all the different coloured lamps, and all 25 incandescent coloured bulbs. So and so that's that anyway. So I'll just push the camera around a bit. So the phone is there. So this is recording onto the camera. This one here, it's recording onto this. So yeah, that's add my phone onto this. So I take a snap. I'll take so yeah, take a snap. Now, thing is, before I take a photograph of my phone, thing is, there's one green lamp, and there's another smaller version in that one. Look how different is this. Except that's a 25 watt, the smaller version, and the bigger version, it's the 25 watt. It's a weird looking shape, you know, between how different is this. So, and it's the same with the yellow one here, like a lemon yellow one. Exact same, like lemon yellow one, pale yellow, exact same. And just careful with it, put all these because I don't want these break or anything happens. So if I take a photo, say I snap this, say if I take a photograph on the phone there, and I'd snap this here with the two lamps, put them there, two green ones there, and a small one, just like that. And that goes like that. And that's it. See, when I took a picture of it, that's the only picture I took of it. So when you're dealing with stuff like that, always have to make sure to be careful and remember say don't have fun with electrics whatever you do if you're fiddling around and stuff like that. So let's get these back in the box safely and sound. So they're the ones they're the ones I done last year. So hanging them up and got up onto the ladder. So anyway, so I hope you all enjoyed, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon, and bye for now.